Yeah, big welcome back. We got day 3 of the 2018 NWAC Volleyball Championships. And before we get any further, let's throw it down to our public service announcer as he addresses the public, as his job title so suggests, about the teams playing on both courts 1 and 2. So back at the Greater Tacoma Convention Center as we begin Survival Saturday, as our friend Kirk Rowland likes to call it, and his Red Devils are going to be taking on the Tacoma Titans over here on court number 2, a best of 3 sets elimination game, and 2 teams from the Western Division who on the regular season went 1-1 with each other will have an opportunity to set themselves apart and play the Edmonds Tritons over here on court 2 in just a little while. Again, LCC was knocked out of contention in the A bracket by those Tritons, and now an opportunity for some vengeance. Tritons falling to the host school, Pierce College, in the A bracket last night at the quarterfinal. And now we're just about ready to get things rocking and rolling here on court 1. And back to serve for the Red Devils is going to be Cass Thompson. So Thompson back to serve, again out of Barlow. And now set again outside, and they try to take care of it. It's going to go out of bounds off the hand of Bailey Spurgeon, the freshman out of Hoquiam, Washington. So first point's going to go to the Red Devils, and now Thompson to serve once again. Again, 2 service aces in the contest yesterday. LCC going to need to win 3 in a row, as will the Titans if they want to keep going in the tournament into the final game. And hit across by Miller, waiting for it is Spurgeon. Spurgeon once more over, right with the dig out, and they can't save it. Looks like it was Cantwell who tried the last second dive, but no good, and that's going to send Kate Pestova, freshman out of Edgewood, Washington, to serve for Tacoma. Set by Wright outside, here comes Cantwell! So 2-1 in favor of the Devils. In Lower Columbia College, winning their first contest in the A bracket, now set on the outside. And hit back across. Cantwell has to hit it across for the Devils. Waiting for it is a little Libero Lincoln. And there's a kill on the inside from Bailey Spurgeon. So 2-2 here in the early goings of set 1. Again, the first 2 sets will consist of 25 points. Meanwhile, the third set, if necessary, will consist of 15. Got 2 games going on right now. This game here on court 2 with the Red Devils and Titans. Meanwhile, the Highline Thunderbirds taking on the Chemeketa Storm on court 1. And it is Pete Richmeyer keeping you company over there as the Titans pull ahead 3-2. And I'll be switching over to court 1 at 1:30 to cover the last A bracket matchup before the championship game. Of course, between the Pierce College Raiders and the Spokane Sasquatch, as a service ace from Lincoln gives Tacoma a 4-2 lead. And Tacoma lost the first matchup with Lower Columbia by a score of 3-1, and then returned the favor with a 3-1 victory over Lower Columbia at home. Here comes Cantwell, just out. A little too much power that time from the very powerful freshman outside hitter from Sisters, Oregon. So 5-2, and Lincoln back to serve on a 4-point run from behind the service line. Serve is up, and waiting for it is Paul, set now by Wright outside. Here's Megan Miller off the block, collects the point for the Devils. So 5-3, and now Miller gonna head back to serve, and Megan Miller for the Red Devils led the team in kills with 279 on the season. Digs it out there. Cantwell has to hit it back over. And now waiting for it up front. Big opportunity for Spurgeon, out of bounds. So 5-4 in favor of the Devils. Service up and over. They go try it outside again to Spurgeon. Set by Wright, and here comes Cantwell. Lincoln able to take it off the block, and Spurgeon again. Set up middle, and this time off the block of Lincoln, and that's Moorcroft coming in with the swing. 5-5, the score here in the early goings of set number 1. So back and forth these two teams go as Spurgeon waits for it. They set up in the middle, and a good block up front by Paige Moorcroft. 6-5 now in favor of the Devils. Got off to a hot start, cooled off for a couple of serves, and now seem to have heated back up as they set outside. Here's Washington with the hit. And set over by a good block up front by Michaela Chavez. Again, practically a home game for the Titans right here in the city of Tacoma. And back to serve now, Princess Megadia. Up we go, and Moorcroft's going to be handled well by Lincoln. They go outside again. Here's Spurgeon out of play, and a point for the Devils. And a reminder, we got 4 broadcasted games for you on court 1 today. Only 3 over here on court 2. As the serve is up, and Lincoln with the awkward pass toward the Tacoma bench, and Lincoln's going to have to clear it. Set up and nearly taken care of up front again by Moorcroft. They set outside. Here comes Cantwell. No, that's Thompson who comes away with the point for the Devils. We'll have 4 broadcasted games on court 1 for you. And we will set our finals for tomorrow as this one is passed backwards by Lincoln, 9-6. And we'll take care of the semifinal matchups today. So the serve is way up and passed from Cantwell. Again, Ashlyn Cantwell, when it comes to the service ace category, only tallied 9 on the year. And Lower Columbia College really struggled with the service numbers in yesterday's contest. Looking back at my notes, a total of 7 service errors in set number 2 of their matchup alone. And Cantwell waits for it, now set by Wright up front. Here comes Moorcroft, and able to save it is Cantwell, and blocked up front by Chavez. We're tied at 9. And a 9-9 tie between the Storm and Cardinals over on court number 1. Again, Pete Richmeyer keeping you company over there. Set up outside and beautifully taken care of by the Devils. 10-9 in their favor. Yeah, no timeouts used yet. And both of these coaches, fantastic strategists. Samantha Hutchinson of the Tacoma Titans, and of course Carrie Smith of the Red Devils. Outside they try again. And Wright's not going to be able to get to it. It looked like it hit the hand of Maddie Stimmel that time, the sophomore out of La Center, Washington, to tie us up at 10. We're going to have a media timeout at 15. So we'll see who gets there first. Neck and neck as the service error will give the 11th point to the Red Devils. That serve coming from Alexandra Stevens, sophomore outside hitter, right out of Tacoma, Washington. Service up and over. And trying to get that block down was Miller, but it's going to go a little too far to the left. Tying us back up at 11. And back to serve now for Tacoma, Lauren Smith. The serve is up and good. Dug out by Cantwell. Wright passes up for Miller, and Miller has to clear it. Waiting for it is Pestova, and Pestova absolutely obliterates the ball. Too hot to handle for Cantwell, and now a 12-11 score in favor of the Titans. And that's going to mean Smith will go back to serve again. Service good, up and over. right, and Miller tries to collect the point off the block. They go outside to Pestova again. Paul waits for it. And here's Cassie Thompson. 12-12 after that ferocious kill. And now Thompson back to serve. Again, the second time behind the service line for Cassie today. Outside it goes. Pestova handled well. Right. Passes back toward the boundary marker, and Stimmel can't clear the net. 13-12 the score here on court number 2. Lower Columbia and Tacoma going at it. The serve is up and over from Pestova. They go outside to Cantwell. Lincoln able to take care of it. And Spurgeon. Middle, and there is Cantwell with the kill. 13-13 as these teams continue to trade points back and forth. And the winners will go on to face the Edmond Tritons right here on court 2. So the service is good. A service ace for Wright and the Devils. Let's take a look at the service ace numbers for Macy Wright. That is the 39th of the year as Pestova comes away with it. Here comes Spurgeon off the block. Paul's able to come. And they go outside and off the block this time of Christine Norman. And Corman out of Longview, Washington, went to Mark Morris High School, playing the college that was right in her backyard growing up. And 14-13, service over, set by Wright. Middle it comes, Cantwell, pass from Lincoln. And Pestova is able to clear it. Set up in the middle, and down it goes. LCC hits that 15-point marker. And that is going to force a timeout. But before we go, we'd like to remind everybody today's game is brought to you by Baden. We would like to thank Baden for supplying the official game balls of the NWAC Championships. Baden is committed to developing and producing the highest quality products in sports and is driven by what is right for the athletes. Baden, perform better. Also by Centralia College. Centralia College is your college for associate degrees, bachelor's degrees, and job training. Apply now to get a jump on classes and financial aid. Applying is easy and free. Visit www.centralia.edu for the details. Centralia College, go boldly. So back and ready to resume play. The Red Devils have a 15-14 lead over the Titans as they serve from Megan Miller up and across the net, set up for Spurgeon, and just over the outstretched hand of Moorcroft up front to tie us up at 15. Again, fresh out of the timeout, Tacoma trying to shift momentum into their favor, and now it's going to be Princess Megadia to do the serving. Serve up and over. Thompson waits for it. Now Wright sets to the left side and beautifully handled up front by the Tacoma defense. And Cantwell has to pass it across. It's a little too far. And a point will go to the Titans. In a matchup of teams from the NWAC West. And the serve is up and good. Going forward is Wright. It's going to be hit over by Cantwell. Just out of bounds. Another point for the Titans. So first 2 points out of the timeout go to Tacoma. And now Megadia back to serve again. Service up and good. Thompson waits for it right on the set. Here comes Moorcroft. And they go to Pestova. And that's going to force Coach Smith to take a timeout. So away we step again. Red Devils in a little bit of trouble after the first timeout. We'll see you in just a minute.
Life is about moments. If you fight, I fight. If I fight, we fight.
You be there and watch what I do when the bell rings.
Do you have that real look in your eye that when you look at yourself in the mirror, you can ask yourself this question: did I give everything I got? Did I lay it all on the line? Or am I cheating myself?
What you say, Quade?
See ya!
Right at it. Oh! He's done it again!
So whatever you're gonna do, claim it. Leave your mark on this world.
18-15 the score as Megadia's serve again handled by Thompson. Devils trailing by 3 and Moorcroft. Lincoln, and how about the hit up front? LCC collecting the first point after the timeout taken by Coach Smith. And now service from Cantwell, skips over the net, and a service ace for the Devils. So timeout seems to have done what it's supposed to do, give the momentum a little nudge in the direction of the Devils. This one is passed awkwardly up front, and Spurgeon just has to clear it. Set by right now outside. Here comes Thompson with the kill. 18-18 at the score. And down by 3, and now a service error. Again, the bane of the existence of the Devils. Biggest momentum killer in the sport, other than perhaps the timeout taken by the other team. So the service from Pestova is good, right, and has to be put across and out of bounds off the touch of the Devils. 20-18 the score, as Tacoma has given themselves the advantage here. 2 points is the margin. And next service is good, waiting for it now. On the outside, the Devils, little soft approach this time. Outside again for Spurgeon, and down it goes. 21-18. Again, Coach Smith does have one more timeout under her belt. Now the service up and good, coming from Spurgeon. Pestova. And Pestova again blocked up front by Moorcroft. So 21-19. Meanwhile, over on the Tacoma bench, Coach Hutchison has a couple of timeouts to work with. And here comes Stimmel with the Red Devils serve. Outside, here comes Pestova, and in they say. So 22-19. And back to serve now for the Titans will be Alexandra Stevens. And Moorcroft unable to find the blue, but now another opportunity outside. Moorcroft again with a soft approach, waiting for it. Was Spurgeon. Paul. Right sets the middle, and Cantwell sets it across. And there is Pestova again, 23-19. And Coach Smith is going to take her last time out. So another quick break, and we'll see you in just a quick second.
WWCC is affordable. Find your way. Attend part-time. Direct transfer. Join the fun at WWCC.
chose Centralia College because I really felt like school, academic-wise and soccer-wise, it would be a good fit for me. And then I come here and I play, and it's like the competition is crazy, and I don't think the label of community college means anything to the skill that people have. My name is Gabby, and I play soccer at Centralia College, and I go boldly.
And service up and good after the timeout, and here comes Thompson waiting for it. However, on the receiving end is Spurgeon and Pestova. Set point number 1 for the Titans. And back to serve again, Stevens. Serve up and over, waiting for his Moorcroft. Set by right and handled right up front, but a little miscommunication there from the Titans will give the Devils a point. And now Haley Paul's going to be perfect from behind the service line as set point number 2 presents itself to the Titans. Service is up and good. Dug out nicely. Set up now for Spurgeon, and there it goes. Set number 1 goes to the Titans by a score of 25-20. So we will take a quick break. LCC finds himself down 1-0 here in the early goings.
Red Lion Hotels Corporation is built to thrive. With innovative programming and in-the-know staff, our hotel brands offer guests great stays and a chance to immerse in local culture. Red Lion Hotels and Red Lion Inn & Suites are better than ever. For travelers who want to get lost and discover adventure, we open the door to the best local experiences. We have reinvented the loyalty program. Introducing Hello Rewards, the first recognition-based loyalty program that encourages members to go further, fly higher, travel better, with tailor-made rewards. And we're not stopping yet. Presenting Hotel RL, our newest hotel brand. Inspired by the natural beauty of the Pacific Northwest, an uplifting, relaxed atmosphere, a staff that loves what they do. For adventurers at heart, Hotel RL will inspire an amazing journey. Our future has never been brighter. 3 strong brands, an expanding portfolio, industry-leading innovation with turnkey solutions, simple fee structures, areas of protection, continued support from day one. We make partnerships easy. Reach a new breed of traveler with RLHC.
Training is definitely making myself better, but I know that it's going to end up making my teammates better.
You have to know your teammate and know what they need.
The cohesion on the field and off the field is what makes everyone strong.
Being on a team, you know it's not just you out there.
I would do anything for the player next to me, behind me, in front of me.
Practicing day in and day out, trying to be the best me so they can be the best them. It's like a sisterhood that you have with those girls.
It's just really empowering. They're all doing crazy things. And you want to be like them, and you want to push yourself like them.
Motivates me to work harder, to get faster, quicker.
Pushing each other so hard, all for the same goal. And then when you accomplish it, that's the best feeling in the world.
Once you tap into that, I think you're unstoppable.
We see you. Be your creative self at Clark College.
So back we get now to the action as the Red Devils trail 1-0 to the Tacoma Titans. As you see there, first point's going to go to the Devils right off of the set break. So LCC going to have to win 2 sets in a row to keep alive here. They did so in yesterday's contest. You can see if they can pull it off a second time. Outside they go. Here comes Pestova. Thompson waits for it right on the set. Here comes Miller. And Washington way out of bounds. 2 quick points for the Devils. And set 2 consisting of 25 points as well. The third set, if necessary, will consist of just 15. As the serve from Thompson is good. Set up, and here comes Spurgeon. Outside, and Cantwell unable to put it across. It's be hit across again off the block. Spurgeon again. And Cantwell this time blocked. And Pestova. A little too hot to handle for Paul. 2-1. Still in favor of the Devils. And that is going to send Pestova back to serve. A freshman outside hitter out of Edgewood, Washington, has had a fantastic season. Grand total of 323 kills for Pestova as Wright sets up Miller. 3-2 the score. Pardon, 3-1 the score as Macy Wright will head back in serve, picking up her 10th service ace earlier in this contest. And there's Cantwell. A little confusion there on the side of the Titans. Paul digs it. And hit across and off the block. Another point for the Devils. So 4-1 as the march continues for Kerry Smith's Devils. Great serve, Lincoln. The outside here is Spurgeon who comes away with it. 4-2. Meanwhile, 5-1 in favor of the Storm on court 1. They lead the North Idaho Cardinals 1-0 over there. So the service from Lincoln is good. Set up right and set backwards by Spurgeon. And across, Lincoln again for it. Now Spurgeon's going to have to clear it, but quality blocking up front, and Miller! So Miller with some good defense up front, and now she will come back to do the serving. LCC leading by 3 points, 5-2 the score. So it's set up to the outside. Here comes Spurgeon. Quality block up front by Moorcroft. And Cantwell! Some fantastic power displayed there by Cantwell. Again, player of the game in the B bracket matches yesterday. Service ace for Miller. And Megan Miller, total of 23 service aces on the regular season. As Lincoln passes it backwards, and now it's going to be hit over by Spurgeon. Miller waits for it. Set now right. Outside they go, and off the touch. Dees Reed able to come away with it. And a timeout taken by the Titans. So the Red Devils come out of the gates firing, and we step away again. 8-2, the score in favor of LCC. Megan Miller to serve now for the Devils after the timeout taken by the Titans. Spurgeon able to clear it. Outside they go. Here comes Cantwell with the kill. So 9-2, but a reminder, Tacoma with a 1-0 lead. However, the Red Devils have come out of the gates firing here in set number 2, trying to force that third. So it's going to be set up on the outside. Here comes Pestova. And just barely clears. Set by Wright. Here comes Moorcroft picking the corner. So a nice job by the Red Devils after getting socked in the first set. Serve is up and over. First 2 points after the timeout. Won by the Devils, and there's an error on the side of the Titans. 11-2. 9 points the lead. Meanwhile, the Cardinals trying to make a run in set 2. They trail 9-6 as Miller's serve is set up on the outside. Here's Washington picking the outside and doing so successfully, just out of the reach of Moorcroft. So Miller checks out, and checking back in for the Devils is Paul, and checking in for the Titans is going to be Princess Magadia. So 11-3 the score, and the serve is safe from going out of bounds by Thompson. Now set up, here's Cantwell, and a quality block up front. They try going outside. Magadia waits for it, and here comes Spurgeon collecting that point off the touch of Moorcroft. So Magadia to serve 11-4 in favor of the Devils here in set 2 as Paul with the dig. Here comes Moorcroft, and it's going to be touched twice by Lincoln on the side of the Titans. So 12-4. And Cantwell to serve. And Cantwell with a service ace under her belt today as Lincoln passes up front, and nearly actually there was some catastrophic communication there as way on the other side of the court was Spurgeon. So Cantwell ready again, 13-4, 9 points the deficit. And there's a good serve that skips over the nets, and off the touch of Moorcroft, 13-5. And the Chemeketa Storm trying to complete a 2-0 sweep of North Idaho on court 1. And here comes Thompson. Set by Wright, and Moorcroft way out of bounds. So 13-6 as the Titans are beginning to make up some ground. Right on the set, right over the net it goes. And here's Pestova blocked by Moorcroft. Spurgeon able to come away with it for the Titans. So don't count Tacoma out just yet. So the serve is up, and waiting for it is Wright. And off the block, a point for the Devils. Going to send Maddie Stimmel back to do the serving. Stimmel, again, the sophomore out of La Center, Washington. And Pestova out of bounds. And the Red Devils fighting to force that third set. Go outside. Here's Pestova, and quality work to dig it out by Cantwell. Unfortunately, the Devils can't keep it up any longer. 15-8 the score. Meanwhile, North Idaho ties the set at 11 on court 1. They're also trying to force that third set as Thompson off the block gets the point for the Devils. Falling a little too far to the left of the net on your screen there. And now it's going to be Paul going back to serve for Lower Columbia. Set up, here's Pestova, dug out by Cantwell. It's got to be put across by Paul. Lincoln on the receiving end. They're setting up Pestova once more, and that one's coming back my way, and down it goes, a point for the Titans. So 16-9 is the score, a 7-point lead for Lower Columbia. Still a rather comfortable lead, as that one is put across by Wright. Now set, here comes Pestova with the soft approach, finds the back right corner, 16-10. Right now to the right side, here's Thompson, sets and finds the corner. So 17-10 now the score. Thompson back to serve again for the Red Devils. Service into the net, so yet another service error for Lower Columbia. And loser will go home. The winner will face the Tritons as Miller just a little too far. Looking for a touch was the Devils bench, but to no avail. 17-12 as the lead has gone from 9-5. And a service error from Pestova brings it back to a 6-point margin. And now Macy Wright will do the serving. Service up and good, just barely clearing the net. Lincoln, and they go outside. Spurgeon has to hit it across. Waiting for it is Thompson. Set by Wright on the left side, and Cantwell just sets it across. And way out of bounds off the touch of Spurgeon. LCC leads 19-12. And we may see that timeout should LCC get that 8-point lead at the 20-point marker. As Wright's serve is just over the top. Lincoln again set up. Here's Washington of the Titans. Set, and Miller with the kill. And indeed there it is. Timeout taken by Samantha Hutchison. And we will step away. LCC trying to force the third set when we come back.
It's about moments. If you fight, I fight. If I fight, we fight.
You be there and watch what I do when the bell rings.
Do you have that real look in your eye that when you look at yourself in the mirror, you can ask yourself this question: did I give everything I got? Did I lay it all on the line? Or am I cheating myself?
What you say, Quade? See ya! Right at it. Oh! He's done it again!
So whatever you're gonna do, claim it. Leave your mark on this world.
So Lower Columbia College with a good advantage here as a serve from Wright is over. It's going to be sent outside. Here comes Washington, and Wright able to take care of it on the receiving end. Go outside, and LCC is a little too wide on the attempt there. 20-13. They still have a very comfortable 7-point lead and 5 points to force that third and final set. And going back to serve is going to be Jory Lincoln. Set up now, Wright, and here's Miller trying to collect the point off the touch. Has to be hit back across and saved from going out of bounds by Wright, and it's going to be touched twice up front by the Devils. So says the official. So 20-14 is the score. And now Lincoln back to serve again. And Lincoln, the Hawaiian native, so some great things defensively this year for the Titans, as this one is going to be credited to Cantwell. So lead back out to 7, and Miller back to serve for the Devils. Outside, and Pestova handled by Thompson. Up it goes, and a good defensive block. And the set for Spurgeon right down on the edge. 21-15 in favor of the Devils. And back to serve now is Princess Megadia. And here comes Paige Moorcroft. Looks like it maybe touched 4 times over there. Looking for it is the LCC bench, but to no avail. And here comes Cantwell. Cantwell puts it away. So 22-15, and the Lower Columbia libero, Haley Paul, the freshman out of Ridgefield, Washington, all set to serve. Up and across it goes, dug out by Lincoln. And Spurgeon puts it over. Cantwell waits, and here comes LCC on the outside. So 23-15, and Cantwell back to serve for Lower Columbia. 2 points away from forcing that third set. So her serve is up and into the hands of Lincoln, and that's going to go way out of bounds. Set point number 1 for the Red Devils. And it's going to be Cantwell to do the honors here, trying to salvage this second set and force a third as Megadina sets backwards. LCC forces set number 3. So don't you go anywhere. Third and final set when we come back after this.
Red Lion Hotels Corporation is built to thrive. With innovative programming and in-the-know staff, our hotel brands offer guests great stays and a chance to immerse in local culture. Red Lion Hotels and Red Lion Inn & Suites are better than ever. For travelers who want to get lost and discover adventure, we open the door to the best local experiences. We have reinvented the loyalty program. Introducing Hello Rewards, the first recognition-based loyalty program that encourages members to go further, fly higher, travel better, with tailor-made rewards. And we're not stopping yet. Presenting Hotel RL, our newest hotel brand. Inspired by the natural beauty of the Pacific Northwest, an uplifting, relaxed atmosphere, a staff that loves what they do. For adventurers at heart, Hotel RL will inspire an amazing journey. Our future has never been brighter. 3 strong brands, an expanding portfolio, industry-leading innovation with turnkey solutions, simple fee structures, areas of protection, continued support from day one. We make partnerships easy. Reach a new breed of traveler with RLHC.
Training is definitely making myself better, but I know that it's going to end up making my teammates better.
You have to know your teammate and know what they need.
The cohesion on the field and off the field is what makes everyone strong.
Being on a team, you know it's not just you out there.
I would do anything for the player next to me, behind me, in front of me.
Practicing day in and day out, trying to be the best me so they can be the best them. It's like a sisterhood that you have with those girls.
It's just really empowering. They're all doing crazy things. And you want to be like them and you want to push yourself like them.
Motivates me to work harder, to get faster, quicker.
Pushing each other so hard, all for the same goal. And then when you accomplish it, that's the best feeling in the world.
Once you tap into that, I think you're unstoppable.
So back we go now. The third set has been forced by the Red Devils, and we're ready to get things rolling here as the serve from Paul's going to be taken care of in the back by Megadia, and back it goes off the hand of Paul. First point's going to be won by the Titans. In Lower Columbia College yesterday had to force a third set and win it, so they have an opportunity to repeat that here. Set up on the outside. Here's Thompson. They go to Pastova, out of bounds. Point Devils. And the winner of this contest will take on the Edmonds Tritons. And you know LCC in the back of their minds wants some revenge. And Edmonds, the team that knocked them out of the A bracket. And blocked by Miller, and it has to be put over now by Spurgeon, out of bounds. This third set is going to be played to 15 as the Cardinals have set points over on court one, trying to force that third set over there as well. And here comes Pastova. And the point's going to go to the Titans. It was hit well beyond the boundary marker. And coming into serve for Tacoma is going to be Stephens. Outside, here comes Cantwell, and Cantwell able to put it across. Good block up front, and here's Miller from the outside with the kill. 3-2. And when a team reaches the 8-point marker, that means the teams will in fact switch sides. So don't be alarmed when you see that shift over here on court two. And Wright back to serve for the Devils. Service up and good. Set awkwardly. Lincoln with a long pass, and that has to be put over by Pastova. Set by Wright outside. Here comes Cantwell. 4-2 Devils. As meanwhile, over on court one, the Cardinals have just won set number two, forcing a third set over there. And now Macy Wright to do the serving for Lower Columbia. Dug out by Lincoln, set up, and it's Spurgeon. Middle, and Miller picks the corner. 5-2 the score. And Wright to serve once again for the Devils. So 5-2. Service is a little too far to the left, and another service error for the Devils. 5-3. And serving now is going to be Lauren Smith, the freshman of Auburn, Washington. Set up outside. Here comes Miller, and dug out again. Washington just able to put it across. Thompson saves it from going out of bounds. And Cantwell crosses the court and does so successfully. Six to 3 the scores. We got a couple of good games to open up Survival Saturday. The service up and over and set down, courtesy of a errant set attempt by Spurgeon. And that's going to force a timeout to be taken by the Titans. So away we step. LCC hot out of the gates. And we'll be right back after this.
I chose Centralia College because I love the small town feel here. You know, everyone has each other's back. We're all winning programs. We have a lot of competition here. A lot of it is the support coming from the community that you might not feel anywhere else. My name is Autumn Grand, and I play volleyball for Centralia College, and I go boldly.
I am strong.
I won't give up.
I put my heart into the game.
I learned from my mistakes.
Focus.
Determination.
Confidence.
I trust my gut. No limits.
Preparation.
Dedication.
Leadership. I want to make my team and family proud.
And be an inspiration for other girls who like sports.
Join the movement.
So back on the court now, a 7-3 lead for the Red Devils, and Megan Miller to serve for LCC. Spurgeon waits for it, set up in the middle. Spurgeon again, then waiting for it is Wright. Miller on the set, outside it goes, and picking the corner, LCC scores the 8th point, which means that the tables are going to shift here. And they do so now, and while that happens, we'd like to remind you that today's game is brought to you by the Northwestern Athletic Conference. Fans, be sure to check out the NWAC on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram for all the latest NWAC news. Also, visit nwacsports.org for the most recent information on sports schedules, stats, and more. Again, the side shift is all ready to go. So we get your scoreboard back up there, 8-3 in favor of the Devils, and Miller back to serve again for Lower Columbia. And winners will get a short break, and then they'll take on the Tritons as Miller collects the service ace. 9-3 as the Devils extend their lead to 6. My goodness, what a comeback after dropping set 1 by a score of 25-20. Inside set, here's Spurgeon. Wright waits for it. Passed up to the outside, and Cantwell. Now Lincoln on the outside to Pastova. And able to save it is Wright, and hit across by Cantwell. Here's Pastova again, Wright again on the dig. And here's Cantwell again. Lincoln. Said they're going to Pastova once more, and another great dig by the Devils. But Cantwell will commit the error, and LCC loses that hard-fought point. And now Pastova back to serve for the Titans. 9-4. And the service into the net. So service error from Tacoma puts the Devils within 5, crossing that 10-point threshold. And Cantwell with the serve, Lincoln, and nearly saved, but out of bounds it goes by Lauren Smith, 11-4, and a timeout taken by the Titans. So we will be right back. Devils within 4 of a victory. So back to the action we get as Cantwell's serve is a little errant off the dig, and now dug out by Cantwell herself outside. LCC trying to come away with the point. They do! 12-4 in favor of the Devils. And Cantwell to serve. LCC 3 points away. Service up and good. Set by Smith and way out of bounds off the hand of Washington. So a lot of errors by the Titans, and it may lead to their elimination if they don't get it right in a hurry. 13-4, Cantwell served just over the net, set, and dug out by Cantwell. Pestova hit across, waiting for Pestova again, and here comes Spurgeon, out of bounds. Match point Devils. A 10-point lead for the Devils. Service is up. Hit back across. The set by Wright. In the middle, here comes Moorcroft, but it's off the touch of Thompson. So match point number 2 for Lower Columbia. And it's going to be Jory Lincoln, and she'll have to be perfect from here on. The service is up and able to be put over by Cantwell. Lincoln again on the receiving end. They go outside. Here's Spurgeon and a good block by Moorcroft. And down it goes as the Titans are not dead yet. 14-6, match point number 3 for the Devils. Serve is up from Lincoln, clearing the net. Set by Wright outside, and Lincoln able to keep it in the air. Hit across by Spurgeon, and down it goes! And now a timeout taken by the Devils, so things getting a little more interesting here on court 2. We'll be right back after this.
Life is about moments.
If you fight, I fight. If I fight, we fight.
You be there and watch what I do when the bell rings. Do you have that real look in your eye that when you look at yourself in the mirror, you can ask yourself this question: did I give everything I got? Did I lay it all on the line? Or am I cheating myself?
What you say, Quade? See ya! Right at it. Oh! He's done it again!
So whatever you're gonna do, claim it. Leave your mark on this world.
So 14-7 the score. Another match point opportunity for the Devils as the serve from Lincoln is up and over Paul. Now right outside, here comes Thompson with the kill, and the Devils will get their shot at revenge here on court number 2. They take set number 3 by a score of 15-7, and 2-1 is your final, so don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with more coverage here on Court 2.
Red Lion Hotels Corporation is built to thrive. With innovative programming and in-the-know staff, our hotel brands offer guests great stays and a chance to immerse in local culture. Red Lion Hotels and Red Lion Inn & Suites are better than ever. For travelers who want to get lost and discover adventure, we open the door to the best local experiences. We have reinvented the loyalty program. Introducing Hello Rewards, the first recognition-based loyalty program that encourages members to go further, fly higher, travel better, with tailor-made rewards. And we're not stopping yet. Presenting Hotel RL, our newest hotel brand. Inspired by the natural beauty of the Pacific Northwest, an uplifting, relaxed atmosphere, a staff that loves what they do. For adventurers at heart, Hotel RL will inspire an amazing journey. our future has never been brighter. 3 strong brands, an expanding portfolio, industry-leading innovation with turnkey solutions, simple fee structures, areas of protection, continued support from day one. We make partnerships easy. Reach a new breed of traveler with RLHC.
And welcome back to the 2018 NWAC Volleyball Championships. Wes Tucker here on court 2, and I'm here with Cassie Thompson. So Cassie, yet another come from behind win, 2-1. So again, is this going to start becoming the team motive here? Give them some false hope and then come in with the kill?
We don't plan on doing that, but we just got to continue to play as a team and play strong from the beginning, and that's something we're struggling with a little bit, but we're figuring it out. So hopefully no more 3-set matches.
And next question, of course, the service aces still being a problem. Service errors still being a problem. It seems to be mopped up a little bit as of yesterday, but it looks like it caused a little bit of trouble for you. A big reason why you lost that first set. So what's the plan going through here as you face Edmonds again?
I think we're just going to try to play strong, play our own game, and just minimize our own errors to capitalize on their errors.
All right, and biggest question, you get a chance to get some revenge off the team that knocked you out of the A bracket.
Yeah.
So what is the team thinking about that?
We're just focusing on playing hard and playing together and just trying to play a clean, strong game and just fight for it.
All right, and we'll have that game right back here on court 2. NWAC Volleyball Championships continue, and a revenge opportunity for the Red Devils. On behalf of the entire NWAC, my name is Wes Tucker, and we will see you in just a little bit.
I chose Centralia College because I love the small town feel here. You know, everyone has each other's back. We're all winning programs. We have a lot of competition here. A lot of it is the support coming from the community that you might not feel anywhere else. My name is Autumn Grand, and I play volleyball for Centralia College, and I go boldly.